the most agreed opinion of all the Muslim scholars in the world, the Sunni, and I agree that you are a Sunni, right? So how you agree with that? That if you have a daughter out of marriage, you can have sex with her and her mother in the same time. Read with me carefully, Abdul.
What does خانتهما mean? It means betrayed.
Abdul, read with me, read with me, Abdul. Read me with you, Abdul. Read. Let us love together. Let us love together. Read with me. وهو الذي خلق من الماء بشرا أي خلق من النطفة من الإنسان. Abdul, read and laugh with me. You disgusting filthy religion. النسب والصهر معنيان يعمون كل قربة تكون بين آدميين قال ابن العربي. Shut up. You see, you have no dignity. I let you speak. You don't want me to speak because you are ashamed of what is in the Quran. You are saying to me that incest in the Bible is wrong, is bad, when your Quran teaching incest everywhere. Isn't it your God who asked the children of Adam? Isn't it your God who asked the children of Adam to give him a gift in order to approve the women who have no cross eyes to marry the other brother?
What does خانتهما
mean? Abdul, let us read.
Why did you lie? Why did you lie to the people?
Okay, do you want me to open the dictionary?
فخانتهما means betrayed.
Do you want me to open the dictionary? Yes or no? Be a man.
What is خانتهما? You know Arabic.
I'm asking you, do you want me to show the dictionary in the screen? Whatever the dictionary says, I will take it. Do you agree?
That's not fair. That's not.
Huh?
Come on, what is this one?
Huh?
I'm not having this. Listen.
Abdul, why you are wasting my time? If you want to stuck with the word khanat, if it's mean betrayed or mean cheat, do you want me to open the dictionary? Yes or no?
Ma'asalam, you don't let me speak. What is this?
You see, you are a liar. You don't want to see the dictionary because you know it's agree with me, not with you.
Okay, listen. I'm going to say.
Okay. So the dictionary agree with me, and you are just Abdul, another guy who drink camel urine. Now listen, why you don't want to read this for me? We finish with this. Why you don't want to read this with me? That the Prophet, he said, and Islam says in the Quran that you can have sex with your daughter if she is a daughter of marriage.
10 seconds. خانتهما in this verse does not mean what you're saying. It means betrayed.
See, guys, he's stuck there. He will not go. He will not challenge me. He will not challenge me to go to the dictionary. He will not challenge me. Why you don't challenge me? Abdul, why you don't challenge me? Why you don't challenge me? Let us do this. If I prove that I am right, I will apologize from you. And if I prove that you are wrong, you are going to say Quran is a stupid book.
No, you're going to say Bible is a stupid book. What does it mean?
So why you don't challenge me? Challenge me. What's wrong with you? You are saying, are you sure? Are you sure that this is mean what you are saying?
Okay, can I speak now?
You're speaking. Why you don't say? Why you don't challenge me, my friend? Why you don't change? Why you don't challenge me? Challenge me.
Whenever I speak, you
my friend. Why you don't challenge me?
I don't want to shout.
Abdul, why you don't challenge me?
If you're waiting patiently for a
it
could cost you your life.
Commercial in this website.
It's time to get out of line with UPMC.
Why you don't challenge me, Abdul? Listen, wallahi, there's no point speaking to
wallahi,
person,
brother, wallahi, brother, wallahi, brother.
Okay, listen,
wallahi, brother, wallahi, brother. Sorry, guys, I have this. This website is making commercial. Let me show you. What? Do you want to challenge me or no? Hello? Potato. Guys, he will not read in front of us because he just shot his God in the foot. We have a God, his name is Allah. He said to the Muslims, if you have a daughter out of marriage, you can sleep with her. If you have a girlfriend and you made her pregnant, you can sleep with the mother and the daughter.
Why do
you hear me, Muslims? You are the one who lost connection, Abdul.
Okay, listen, okay.
Listen. Does it say, don't waste my time, you are trying to escape. You are the one who spoke about incest. Let us finish it. Does it say doesn't say in the front of you in the screen that it's allowed for a Muslim? It's allowed for a Muslim to have sex with his daughter if she is a daughter out of marriage. Yes, or I'm lying?
Okay. Why I have in front of me is a Quranic verse. It says here, let me read it back to you. من عبادنا الصالحين فخانتهما. What does فخانتهما mean?
You see, he will not talk about it. He will stuck with that one. He don't want me to show you the dictionary. He don't want to. Why you don't want?
Okay, let's show the dictionary.
Hold on. No, hold on. We will go back to this one. why the Quran says, because you are talking about incest, right? Let us talk about incest,
Okay,
and then we go.
read the Quranic verse. Let's read the verse.
Listen, Abdul, does it say in the front of you on the screen? Why you are running away, Abdul? Don't. I'm losing patience with you. Why you don't want to read it? Are you ashamed? Are you ashamed? Be honest. Are you ashamed? Why it says here? Why here it says if you have a daughter out of marriage, you can F her.
Wallahi, it doesn't say that.
Okay, read it in front of
Let's
me.
read the verse.
It's on the screen.
Wait, are you reading the Quran verse? Or
my friend, this is the Quran and this is the interpretation and this is the most agreed opinion.
Interpretation.
So are you saying to me, hold on. Are you saying to me that you Muslims? Are you saying to me that you Muslims? Are you telling me that you? Hold on, guys.
Liar.
Shut up. So, guys, he just admitted that this is what the interpretation is saying. I'm not going to shout for the rest of the night. I'm done shouting. You just admitted that you Muslims understand the Quran, that you can have sex with your daughter. In the Bible, the verse you show me, you idiot, it doesn't say that God, he said to them, go and do that. It doesn't say that the scholars of the Christianity or the Jews says you can have sex with your daughter. This is what the daughter did in order to preserve their family. Not God told them. This is their own decision. Everybody will be judged in the judgment day by his decision. I can rape, I can kill, I can steal, I can be honest. This has nothing to do with God. Here, God is talking. The Muslim interpretation, as the Abdul Muslim here, he said, Somalian boy, that this is the interpretation.
You don't know who I am, you African donkey.
Abdul, you just said, you are calling me African donkey. Why you are saying that?
No, because you said I'm a donkey as well earlier. Come on, man.
Why you are saying African donkey? Why you are saying African?
No, because you said I'm something Somali, some idiot. I don't know what you
said. You just said you are not. You just said you are not an African donkey.
Why do you use ad hominems?
Why you are saying you are not an African? Why you are saying you are not an African donkey? Why you are insulting the black people?
I'm insulting you.
You said I am not an African donkey. You were talking about yourself. You said I am not an African donkey.
Huh?
You said you are not an African donkey. Why you said that?
I said you're African donkey.
I am African donkey. Okay, so guys, so this Muslim, he's saying to me, Christian Prince, you're an African donkey. So you Muslims believe that donkeys and African are one. You Muslims believe.
I'm talking to you as a human being because you said I'm a donkey.
You just said African donkey. What the word African have to do here with the job? Why you are saying the word African? Because you believe I am not African. I'm not African, Abdul. You are the one. You just admitted that you Muslims are a bunch of filthy races. Shut up, you filthy. You are obviously a son of a whore. This is what I say to you. A person who is not a son of a whore, he will not say to a person you are an African donkey. Shut up and don't call me. Your mother, she was not a good woman, and this is why you call the African donkeys. If she was a good woman, you will never say that. And they say to us that Muslims and Islam is for African donkey. What a filthy mother you have to teach you to say that to the African. He will not read in front of us, but he admitted that the Quran says it clearly and the interpretation of the Muslims. You know, shouldn't we ask ourselves why the scholars of Islam agree that you can have sex with your daughter if the Quran does not mean that? And here it says, وَفِي أَصَحِّ الْقَوْلَيْنِ لِعُلَمَائِنَا وَأَصَحُّ الْقَوْلَيْنِ فِي الدِّينِ. It is according to the most accurate opinion to all our scholars in the religion, في الدين, in the whole belief of Islam, that if you have no relationship of marriage in this relationship, it is not haram. فلا يحرم الزنا بنت ولا بنت. It's not haram to have adultery, fornication with the daughter and her mother, because it is not forbidden. What is forbidden from halal, which means from what is kosher, is not forbidden from what is not kosher anyway. So because she is his daughter from adultery, you can have sex with her. That is a devilish teaching. The stupid idiot, he quote for me from the Bible saying that the daughter of Lot, they had sex with their father, but that is not God teaching. And this is not how the Christian understood it, or even the Jews. And even the verse there says, why they did that? That because they want to have sex. The purpose is not to have sex. The purpose, they want to get pregnant so they can have kids, so they can survive. Even the verse you are reading there, it says why. Here we have God of Islam talking, the Muslim scholars explaining, the Muslim believers believe in it, and now he said to me, this is the interpretation. Is that my problem? This is the interpretation of who? Your scholars. What kind of faith religion believe in such a thing? Then if we go back to Jesus being the one who can create by the permission of Allah, I mean, how stupid that is to say. Because if Jesus have a permission from Allah to create or not, that will not change the fact that right now in the sky we have a bird who they are flying in the sky created by Jesus. We ask the Muslims, what is the essence of Tawheed, which is supposedly the oneness of God? By the way, the word Tawheed does not mean oneness of God. The word Tawheed means unification, to unite many objects. If we ask this guy, make a sentence for me in Arabic using the word Tawheed. توحيد الدول العربية, to unification or unite the Arabian states. This is what Tawheed means. If we go in the Quran, where the Muslims they claim that Jesus was given a permission by Allah to create a bird, you will notice with me right away that this verse get Allah busted again. Allah is the best of the creators. Is he better than Jesus? Prove it. Allah is the creator. Do you have a proof that Allah can create anything? No. But the Quran confirmed that Jesus can create. Read with me carefully. And we will make him a messenger into the children of Israel. Lo, I come to you, saying, Lo, I come to you. Jesus talking now, supposedly. With a sign from your Lord. This is a sign. Miracles. What he will do? Read with me carefully. I fashion for you. I. Who is talking? Jesus. I, not Allah fashion. I fashion for you out of the clay the likeness of a bird, and I breathe into it. And then it is a bird by Allah leave. Hold on. The leave of Allah is the following. He gave the ability to Jesus to fashion mud in any shape he wish. Here the example of a bird is just an example of what he can do. Fashion a bird, fashion a cat, fashion whatever he fashioned, he just can't do it. So what he do, he breathed into it. How Allah he created Adam according to his Quran? He breathed into him. Jesus, he do exactly as Allah do. He breathed too. He breathed into the mud, and the mud became alive, became a living creature, and he fly. Now the Quran, when the Quran says that Allah he gave a permission to Jesus, that will not change the fact that he can do it. And there is no proof. This is Muhammad claiming that this is by permission of Allah. There's no proof. I can say now, I gave the permission to Jesus to do that. People will laugh at me. The same as we are laughing at Allah, because if Allah can create anything, at least Allah he should be able to make Muhammad read. Allah he came to Muhammad, sent his angel, and the angel said to him that Allah saying to you, read. 3 times Allah said to Muhammad, read, and still Muhammad cannot read. You see, if Jesus is talking, even if he say to a donkey, read once, the donkey will read in any language he wish. Allah he said to Muhammad 3 times, read. And still Muhammad have no idea what this guy is talking about. So how Allah can make by his leave Jesus can be creator, but he cannot even make Muhammad neither understand what he is saying to him, or even to be able to read. Any Muslim can explain? He is God, but he said to Muhammad, read it 3 times, and he squeezed him 3 times, but yet Muhammad cannot read still. And Jesus, he resurrect people from the death. And Jesus, he tell you what you hide in your house, which means Jesus, he knows the unseen. Isn't it the Quran says nobody knows what is the unseen except Allah? I announce to you what you ate and what you store in your houses. How Jesus can do that? I heal who was born blind. I mean, why Jesus have all those list of miracles? Give one to Muhammad. What about Allah give Muhammad the ability to heal a blind just once? I mean, take one miracle from the miracle of Jesus, give it to Muhammad. All those things was given to Jesus for what? And here you will notice with me, this guy, he said that Allah, he gave those miracles to Jesus so the Jewish will believe in him. Look how stupid what he just said. Anyone notice how stupid what he said? Who noticed with me? Hey, call me street cream. I will explain to you the Trinity, my friend. Call me, I will explain to you. You promise if I explain it to you, you will convert to Christianity? Call me. Be a man. Okay? He said that Allah gave him all those miracles so the Jews they might believe. But look what happened. The Jews did not believe and we became a Christian. So Allah is a stupid God. He gave him all those miracles to believe that he is a prophet or to believe is God. Look what happened to the Christians. There's right now more than 3 billion human beings believe that Jesus is God because he can do those things. If Jesus cannot do any of those things, none of us will believe that he's God. Do we agree, Christians? Why we think Jesus is God? Because he can do what nobody can do. So if Allah did not give him those miracles, Jesus will not be worshipped by us. So Allah stupid God again. He made us, instead of believing in Jesus as a prophet, he gave him too much power to the point he made us believe he's God. That is the most stupid religion ever. It's called the religion of the Abdul. Welcome to the Abdul world. Brother sister, Allah gave this brother the ability to create, brother, because he wanted to believe. Okay, why he did not give that to Muhammad? Why he did not give the ability to heal the leper, or to make the blind see, or to tell you what you had in your house? You're a prophet. They came to him and they asked him, you are a prophet of God, right? He said that, I think so. He said, they said to him, what is the spirit? I mean, we are not asking you to tell us I mean, like, to make a miracle. What is the spirit? A very simple question. Muhammad took him 2 months to find the answer. وَيَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ الرُّوحِ. And what is the answer is? Allah knows best. I mean, how stupid this prophecy and this prophet is. People, they are asking you what is the spirit. You say only Allah knows. Chapter 17, verse number 85. They ask thee concerning the spirit. Look here, they put between inspiration. It doesn't say inspiration, it says a ruh, not the Holy Spirit or anything. The spirit. Say the spirits come from the command of my Lord of knowledge. What? But they are saying to you, what is the spirit? They are not asking you where it's coming from. When the Muslims, you know, when the Muslim witnessed Muhammad first debate with the Christian, anyone remember what happened? This is why you see the Muslim, they don't debate us, they try to do mockery. This is the religion of cowards. When the Christians, they came to debate Muhammad, what Muhammad he did? They came to him and they said to him, we want to debate you about what you said about Jesus. Muhammad, he could not answer them. He said to them, okay, well, I cannot debate you, but we can do this. Let us invoke curse in the one is lying. What? What? Hello? If anyone dispute in this matter, the matter of what? Jesus. Now, after all the knowledge has come to you, say, come, baby, come. Let us gather together, brother, our sons and your son. What sons and your son? Those are bishops. They don't have wives. They don't have kids. This is a clear evidence that Muhammad is an idiot. He is saying to the bishops, let us come, gather together, bring our sons and your sons, our women and your women, but they don't have sons, they don't have women. These are bishop, they are priests. And ourselves and yourself, and let us earnestly pray to invoke the curse of Allah and the one who lie. Look how stupid this argument. So Mohammed Hijab yesterday is breaking the Islamic nature and the Islamic law. He should go and stand in the stage, says, if I am lying, may Allah cut my nose. The turn now for brother David Wood. David Wood, he take the mic, he says, well, if I am lying, may Allah break my glasses. Okay, your turn, Mohammed Hijab. If I'm lying, may Allah make my nose look funny. Your turn. This is a debate. And here you will notice how stupid the one who made the Quran. He is saying, let us invoke curse in the one who lie. But if somebody believe in something, he's not a liar. He believe in a lie, but that will not make him a liar, correct? To explain to you, if a Muslim believe that Muhammad is a prophet, he's not lying in his belief. He believe in lie. So Muhammad here again proved to us that Allah is a stupid God, cannot be God. If a Hindu, he says to me, I believe in God, me myself, I don't agree with him. He is not lying to me. He is telling me what he believes. Do we agree, guys? Do you understand what I'm saying? So the idea here is very stupid. This cannot be God. What is the logic? If somebody says to me, I believe that Jesus is God, and let us say I am a Muslim, this Christian is not lying. This is what he believes. He believes in a lie, maybe, but he's not lying. Lying is you saying something you know it is not true. And those are Christians who believe in Jesus as God. This is what they believe. They are not lying. So the whole verse here proving to us that this is just a stupid argument for someone he is not educated. He have no answer for the Christian. He cannot debate the Christian. So let us have a cursing party. By the way, tomorrow is a Friday. We are going to have a cursing party, brother. Any Muslim tomorrow, brother, can call me, including Zakir Naik. I'm not going to shout all day long. What blocked you? I don't know who are you. You're a kid. You called the African donkeys. Racists are not welcome in my program. Filthy Abdul. Anyone who called the African donkeys is a piece of garbage. I don't want to speak to him. He is not welcome to call me. Is that fair, guys? A shoe of an African is better than your face. What's wrong with the African? I forgot. The Prophet of Allah, he said that Allah created the African from the left shoulder of Adam and he will send them to hell. Do you want me to show you the hadith? What a racist cult. Who is a Muslim? He have the courage and the knowledge to call me. So look what we say. We found everything the Muslims accuse us with, it is in their cult, not in our belief. Incest is not in the Bible. The Bible reporting what people did. The Bible does not teach incest. There's a huge difference. The Bible report that people they killed Jesus, but doesn't mean that God he told them go and kill Jesus. The Bible confirm that people commit adultery, commit theft, commit crimes. What does this have to do with God? If tomorrow Christian Prince he do something wrong, very wrong, what does this have to do with Jesus? Are you going to blame Jesus for my faith? That is your stupidity. In the same time, Muhammad he claimed. By the way, here we forgot to mention something. Anything wrong in Islam, the women is blamed. You see the verse we asked him to read about Lut and Noah and their wives, chapter 66, verse number 10. The Quran always blame women for anything wrong. If you go in the hadith, you will see Muhammad, the funny Muhammad, saying the following: Let me close some browsers. I have too many here. MashaAllah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, brother. What a stupid religion. All right. If you go in the hadith, you will see Muhammad saying the following. Muslims, they say that Christians are stupid when they believe in the original sin, right? This is what they say. And they lie and they say that the Bible blame Eve for the sin of Adam. Read with me carefully. This is Sahih al-Bukhari, blaming Eve and the Jews for everything evil in this earth, which mean women and the Jews is the problem. The funny, I heard that in the city of Pittsburgh in Pennsylvania, the Muslim, they collected donation for the victims in the synagogue of the Jews when the Quran and the Hadith says you should kill the Jews. Even Muhammad, he said, time will come, if a Jew he hide behind a tree or a rock, kill him. Hypocrisy, taqiyya. Read with me carefully. The Prophet said, if we're not the children of Israel, meat would not decay. So Muhammad, he claimed that we should blame the Jews even for the food which is damaged. Why we have refrigerator? Because the Jews are exist. If there's no Jews, we do not need refrigerator. You can put the food outside and nothing will happen to it. What Muhammad is saying in this explanation, that the Jews are bacteria. The funny, the Muslim, they say that Trump, he teach hate. Trump, half of his family are Jews. They claim that Trump is the reason for the shooter to shoot the Jews in the synagogue. But his family, this guy, nobody defend the Jews as he did. He moved the embassy from Tel Aviv to Israel. Nobody did that before. 60 years, 70 years, the Jews are waiting. Not one president dare to do it. The propaganda to fight him, to stop him, they claim that he is the one who's teaching hate. They will not say it's the Quran, it's not Muhammad. We blame the Jews for every damage in this earth. In the top of that, and were it not for Eve, no woman ever will betray her husband. So my friend, if your wife cheated on you, it's not her fault. The fault go back all the way to Eve. Do you see it? I'm not making things up. It's in the front of our eyes. You will notice right away when a Muslim he called, he tried to jump like a monkey from a topic to topic. He will not stay with one topic. Allah is the best of the creators. How he can be the best of the creators? Because of what? Oh, he's comparing between those who create idols. You compare yourself to create idols? That's stupid. You see, in order to compare between me and you, we have to be first from the same kind. Do we agree, guys? Do we agree? We cannot compare between elephant and a pen. That's stupid. You have to be from the same kind. So in order for Allah to compare himself to something else and say I am the best of the creators, he have to be from the kind of the creators, which means there is a kind of them, not he is the only one. In any language in the world, including Arabic, you compare yourself to the same kind, otherwise people will laugh at you. But we will find the same stupid mistakes in the Quran in different places. Anyone remember where? Who remember where in the Quran it says something stupid, comparing something to something, and there is no connection between them, or let us say counting them? Do you remember the story where the Quran speak about the 7 sleepers? You remember? You go to chapter 18. Chapter 18, by the way, is the best chapter for comedy. It says, if we read this chapter, you will see Muhammad is making a mockery of his God and showing us how stupid this religion is. I advise you to read the whole chapter. I'm telling you, this is one of the most funny chapters in the Quran. It is the biggest fairy tale stories exposing Muhammad. The 7 sleepers, first of all, is a fiction story written by a Christian Syrian bishop about a bunch of Christian youth who converted to Christianity, persecuted. Then they went to the cave. God, he provided them with an angel to protect them, and they wake up after 300 years and they found that the Christians became victorious. Muhammad, he took the fiction story and he claimed it's real. But read with me here what Muhammad he said. Are you ready for comedy show? Some say they were 3 and the dog is number 4. How you say they are 3 and the dog is number 4? Is the dog is a human? Any Muslim have an idea? Imagine we say that I saw 3 girls and the 4 is a dog. That's stupid. You don't say that in any language in the world. In order for the dog to be number 4, we need to see 3 dogs and then he will be number 4. So we can say we saw 3 Doberman and 1 and the number 4 was German Shepherd. That will make sense. They are dogs. Yes, they are different, like kind of brand, but still they are dogs. But to say they are 3 human and the 4 is the dog, that's stupid. Then look, he continue and they say they were 5 and the dog is being number 6, brother. Doubtfully guessing at the unknown. What does that mean? Some they say they are 3 and they are 4 and the dog is number 4. Some they say they are 5 and their dog is number 6. Doubtfully, brother, they are guessing at the unknown. Okay, what is the number? What is the point of this now? Yet others says they were 7 and the dog is being 8. Are we going to continue until tomorrow? And some they say they are 9, they are 8 and their dog is number 9. And some they say they are 10 and their dog is number 11. And some they say they are 11 and their dog is number 12. And some they say they are 12 and their dog is number 13. Should guys go and take a nap? How stupid this? What's the point of this? What do you mean some they say they are 3 and number 4 and some they say 3 down? What does that mean? This is God talking. This is how God speak. God saying, some they say, okay, Allah, did you open your chat room today? Yes, I will open my chat room. Allah, I have a question about those. Okay, let me tell you. This is Allah now talking. Some they say they are 4 and their dog is number 4. They are 3, sorry. They are 4 and their dog is number 5, brother. And some they say they are 6 and their dog, they're 5 and the dog is number 6. And they are guessing. Doubtfully guessing at the unknown. It's unknown. Okay, what is this for? Yet others, brother, there's more people. They say they were 7 and the dog is being in number 8. Okay, and what is the conclusion now? Say though, my Lord knows best. What is the answer? Where is the answer? Are they 3 and their dog is number 4, or 5 and their dog is number 6, or 6 and their dog is number 7, or 7 and their dog is number 8? What this drama for? So why you are counting us? What those people they say, if you are not going to tell me how many they are? Unbelievable. How are you, Mr. Halim? Mr. Halim, he's saying you are like possessed. I like that. You know, I like it when Muslims they give me fuel. Free fuel. Let me ask you, Mr. Halim, what the word possessed mean? Guys, look what Halim he said. I like Halim. Brother, if you give me a call, live call, I'm going to ask Allah to give you extra versions. You are like possessed by your own what? I don't even know how to read. I am illiterate like Muhammad. So-called argument. First of all, let us see how you are against someone is possessed if you Muslims believe that the Prophet himself was possessed. Isn't it you Muslim believe that Muhammad was bewitched? So why you are saying to me you are possessed? Are you saying to me I'm like your prophet? Be honest with me. Huh? I mean, how dare you to insult me and say that I am the same as your prophet? You know what? This time I will forgive you. Next time, if I get married one day, I'm going to tell my mother-in-law, and she is going to be obviously very, very aggressive, and she will deal with you next time. I'm warning you. For this time, I will let it go. So if you are possessed, according to Mr. Halim, you are a very stupid person. You are satanic. Look what the wife of the prophet she said about her husband. Brother, once the prophet was bewitched. Like what? What? The prophet was bewitched? So you Muslims, you follow a bewitched prophet? And this guy, he's saying to me, you are possessed. My friend Halim, my friend, listen to me. Let me show you how stupid what you are saying. We claim we won. We claim we won, my friend. The Quran confirmed that we are winners, and that is showing you how stupid you are. Do you want me to show you? Are you saying that the Quran is lying? Are you saying the Quran is making a lie? The Quran says, making a prophecy that the Christians are victorious until the judgment days. وإذ قال الله يا عيسى إني متوفيك ورافعك إلي ومطهرك من الذين كفروا وجاعل الذين اتبعوك فوق الذين كفروا إلى يوم القيامة. Translation, brother, translation. Chapter 3, verse number 55. Are you saying your prophet, he made a false prophecy that we will be victorious until the judgment day? Behold, Allah said, O Jesus, I will take thee and raise you to myself, and clear thee from the falsehood of those who blaspheme. I will make those who follow thee superior to those who reject faith to the day of resurrection. Anyone knows how dangerous what the Quran just said? Anyone knows? That's mean there is a true Christians exist right now. They can't be Muslims because those people are following Jesus. Those people, they are following Jesus. Muslims, who are they? The Christians who they are following Jesus, who they are victorious until judgment day. You see, it doesn't say they are following Muhammad. Those who follow thee until the judgment day. So there is a Christianity which is a true Christianity until judgment day is exist, and they will be victorious. Who is the Muslim want to tell me where we can find those Christians? Is that me? Hello? Hello, it's me. You coward Muslims, you want to debate someone who don't speak Arabic. And when we ask you a question, you start shouting like crazy and calling us names. Not even one of you dare. Where is the Muslim he want to call me? And he will not use a racist name calling. Any Abdul? You know, for those who they are saying that Mohammed Hijab, he did a great job. Well, as you see, Mohammed Hijab, he exposes the Prophet. Watch the video from the beginning, and you will see that Mohammed Hijab, he got Islam busted. That because if you're ignorant, my friend, let us say you are saying that David Wood was not confident, blah 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 blah. That guy, maybe he is intimidated because he's between a lot of Muslims, but yet, you know, Hijab, he proved to us Islam to be false from his answers. He gave us a priceless answers. I have a link for my Facebook down in the info. Click in it, please, and go watch the videos I'm making right now and posting to expose this stupid idiot from his answers, not from the answer of David Wood. He said the most stupid things. Go ahead. I hear you, my friend.
Oh, okay. How you doing? So
I'm all right.
I'm not going to keep you too long. You know, I spoke to you a few months back, but I just wanted to tell you, you know, I was getting worn out with that guy, but missed one golden nugget. If you notice, that guy, he said, when you spoke about why Allah didn't say salam to Muhammad when he sent the angel to squeeze him, and he said it to Maryam, and the guy said, "You are kadhab, you're a liar." It's shalom. But if you read the Surah Maryam, you know, it clearly says salam. So it's funny because he's claiming his God is a liar, you know, because he didn't use the word shalom.
No, if and at the same time, if you remember, if we go to the story where what they call him, the guy who came to Muhammad, and Muslim, they claim that this is Jibreel. When he came to him in the whole story, nowhere he said to him Salamu alaikum, correct?
Correct.
Okay, shouldn't we ask ourselves why an angel of God come to Muhammad first time ever speaking to him, he don't say Assalamu alaikum?
Yep.
That
was very funny.
Yeah, this is
shalom, it's shalom, you liar.
Yeah, shut up, you liar. You see, the second you say something to them, you say to you liar, and they start shouting, and they will not move. They open a topic, but they don't want to close it. Did you notice?
Exactly. But he said the word is shalom, you're a liar, but Allah says in the Quran salam. But he's claiming his God is a liar.
Well, shalom, actually, this is the word salam is coming from the word shalom. Both Hebrew and Arabic, both of them, they are taken from the Aramaic shlama.
Right.
So this guy, he just admitted that when you see, if you remember, I said to him, do you believe that the one who can create a fly, he should deserve to be worshipped? He said yes. Then the second we showed him that Jesus, he can create, and he said that Jesus, he was given ability, but that will not change anything as long you admitted that he can. He you know, if I give you ability, that's mean now you have the ability, and that make you creator. That's it. Who care?
Yep.
Who care? He got it from where? You know,
unbelievable.
I went to school and I learned how to fix computers. Okay, so that's mean they give me the ability to fix computers. Thank you very much. But now I can fix it. Who care who gave it to me?
Yeah. So that's about it. I want to tell you one more thing too, and then I'll let you go.
Go ahead.
When you speak about the, you know, how the copy paste of Islam is always 3 times. One thing I want to hear you say more often is, because I remember when I was a Muslim in a Tafsir ibn Kathir, Jesus asked one of his, he said, who will take my place and be with me in the paradise? 3 times he asked, and his younger disciple said, me, and he said, Ijlis, you know, sit. The 3rd time he said, okay, you're going to be the one. You know, so that's another funny story you can add to your 3
so you are an ex-Muslim, my friend, right?
Yeah, I spoke to you a few months back. You know,
okay, I apologize. I don't remember because, you know, too many people speak to me.
Yeah. So
you see, lately we are getting a lot and more of ex-Muslims. Do you notice that, guys?
Yep.
I mean, this is logical. Anyone he have a brain, he have intelligent. In the beginning, you try to resist. You try to say to you, no way, I cannot be a fool who there's no way Islam must be good, etc. Try to resist, but as soon you start digging, as soon you find that Islam have no base.
Of course. And hopefully I can get the ability, like I told you last time, to be able to, you know, you have a great insight into connecting those dots. You know, it's amazing.
Well, you know, so, my friend, we all of us, you see, the inside, I think it's something you can do in yourself too. I encourage you, if you have a time, to open a YouTube channel and share, you know, your insight too. And you know, you see, studying things give you opportunity to think deeper about it, not to take it like lightly. And the more you study it, the more you notice there's something wrong here and there. And you know, if we practice, like our brain is the same as when you play sport with your muscles. If you use it, it's going to grow. You know,
Yeah.
it's going to be bigger and smarter. It's not, you know, people think that's okay, and this is how I am. No, you can train your brain to be faster, to be smarter, to be etc. But you need to use it. If you don't use it, you know, you will not be able to discover what you have. So
No.
do you, anything else you want to say, comment?
That's about it. I just want to, you know, thank you. And if you notice, you know, a couple of months, you probably don't remember, but a couple of months ago, you know, I was commenting, I'm done with the, you know, desert religions. Well, I want to thank God, you know, last week I got baptized into the Orthodox, you know, Holy Apostolic and Catholic Orthodox Church. And thanks God for that. I feel like a clean person, free from that cult. And I'm going to move forward, and I'm going to, you know, call people to the, you know, to the truth of Christ as you do. And
That's
thank
wonderful.
God.
I'm happy for you, my friend, especially that you are a person who speak Arabic, and I guess you are an Arab, right?
No, I learned Arabic from.
Okay.
I was a Muslim. You know,
So,
I mean, you know,
okay, now I remember you.
fluent.
You learned
Yeah,
you
not-
learned Arabic
yeah.
because you converted to Islam, right?
Yeah, yes, you know, and I tried to go to study, but they didn't accept me in Medina. That's okay, but I learned from myself a little bit, you know,
Yeah.
how to, yeah.
You see, the biggest mistake Muslims they do to someone who convert to Islam is to teach him Arabic.
Yeah, yeah, that's
The same what
exactly.
happened to this guy. What his name? He used to call himself convert to Islam, and then he called himself don't convert to Islam. So the Muslims.
Oh yeah, he has a good pronunciation. That guy.
Yeah, they taught him Arabic. They spent a lot of time on him, hoping that he will invite a lot of people to Islam, and now he is an enemy to Islam because
Yeah.
you know they fear. This is why Islam fear much more those who leave the cult, because now he was one of us. He knew everything. This is why when Umar al-Khattab he attacked Jerusalem, he made one of the conditions he put on the Christians that you will not teach your children's Islam. Why? Why Umar al-Khattab don't want the Christian to teach their children Islam? Because he don't want them to know how stupid it is. Otherwise, I will be happy if I'm a Christian going to a town that all the family there they teach their children Christianity.
Yeah.
But because he
Sure.
don't want people to know, teaching Islam is ugly. Islam is stupid.
Yep.
Don't teach Islam. Just accept Islam.
This is the same guy. He make the Christians ride sideways on the donkey, and they have to wear the hat certain way and wait on the hot line on the hottest day of the year to pay the jizya. But they say, "Oh, you know, Islam is peace, and you have a phobia." Yeah, that's a phobia, right?
Yeah, and call me like you have a phobia. What phobia? When I said to him, "Your God, Allah," in the Quran said, I said, "What to him? What phobia?" He said, "Hate." We showed him chapter 5, verse 14. It says, "Allah, he will spread hate between the Christians and enmity until judgment day." So then he didn't want to talk about it.
No, but if you ask him about, you know, why Umar he made the Christians wait on the long line on the hot day to pay the jizya, and they can't ride on the donkey except sideways and very humiliating. Oh, that's okay, you know.
Not only that, who is the one who have a phobia? The Muslim, the first thing in the morning, they say, "Allah, please don't make us the same as the lost Christians or the cursed Jews." Exactly. Who is the one who have a phobia? Yeah. You start your morning before you drink coffee by cursing the Jews and asking Allah not to make you like the Christian and the Jews. You get offended from the music. You get offended unless it's a belly dancing. Women are naked. By the way, they speak too much about morality. Number one country in the world who watch porn is Islamic countries.
That's true. Yeah.
Nobody speak about morality as much as they do. But if you go down in the street, I remember once in the Middle East, one day, you know, like houses there is different from here in USA. The roof is a concrete. So I went in the top of my dad building. You know, my family, they own the whole building. So I went in the roof, and then suddenly I found everybody in the roof. For us in the roof, we have like a yard, we have a plant, flowers, and I went there to water them, and everybody is changing the direction of the satellite. I don't know what's happening, but I noticed that many people are in the roof working the satellite, and did not talk about it. Then I went in the street afternoon, you know, like just to see the friends in the street. And I was a student in school, like a kid. So they told me, "Did you change your satellite direction?" I said, "Why? I should have changed it." They said, "What do you mean you don't change it? Go change it." I said, "Why I would change it?" He said because the porn channels now they are in different satellite. The whole city, guys, the whole city is a change in the satellite direction because the porn channels are in different direction right now. So you need to repoint your satellite. But in every 5 meters there is a mosque. In every corner there is a Muslim cleric. In every street it says the Shahada Allahu Akbar. Even Google says the #1 countries who search for sex with animals, it's Pakistan. Alhamdulillah. Well, thank you very much, my friend, for calling, and call anytime you wish. All right.
Definitely. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend.
God bless you.
Take care. God
Yes.
bless. Bye-bye. I'm happy that this brother here, he became a Christian and he accepted the Messiah. That's wonderful. And he got even baptized. That's great. God is good, my friend. God is good. A lot of Muslims are leaving Islam. This is the most stupid. It's very easy to defeat Islam, but you need to have knowledge. You cannot find these. You cannot fight a disease if you don't have the knowledge. If you do not know what it is. And this is why you see the Muslims are not capable of defending their cult. They have no answer for anything. Allah is the best of the creators. The guy who go to a debate, he prepared for it for 2 months, and then he says that not a single Jew for 4,000 years believe to worship a God beside his God. Not a single Jew. 4,000 years. He just proved to us Islam to be false. Because the Quran says in the time of Muhammad that the Jews worship a man, his name is Uzair. The Jews, they accepted rabbis as gods for them. This is why I say the debate yesterday, it is, for me, it is a priceless. I don't know how many of you download my videos. I made 2 videos already. The third is going to be ready after I finish my podcast today. Please don't forget to download it from Facebook. If you do not know how to download it from Facebook, a video, you can search in YouTube how to download Facebook video. It's very easy. And load it wherever you want. I downloaded already the whole debate of Mohammed Hijab and David Wood because I'm afraid he will take it down later. He is so happy with it. The Muslims, they think he made a victory. But the fact, the guy, he destroyed Islam left and right. He was smashing the glass of the windows of Muhammad, whatever he, it's like a blind man who is drunk going in a dark room. Do you remember the guy whose name is Nu'matullah Mumtaz, brother? Do you know how many claim from Muslims asking YouTube to take down their phone call to me? They call me to debate me, and then they go to YouTube and they complain about invasion of privacy. But you are the one who called me. You cannot take it down. Namatullah Mumtaz, the Pakistani boy who opened a center with Taliban, he decided to debate David Wood and Sam Shamoun. Why? Because they are trying to be famous, like you know, Shabir Ali, and money. It's a business. So he have a debate with Sam Shamoun. For sure, Sam Shamoun, he can destroy him easy. But the problem is, in the debates you have in those programs, 5 minutes for you, 5 minutes for me, it's useless. Nobody really corner anyone. I don't debate those debates, and I will never debate them anymore. I went in ABN TV before many times, and I was always upset. Not only that, even sometimes because they are Christians, supposedly they're trying to be fair, they take the side of the Muslims against me. And not only that, before we go in the debate, the owner of the TV, he speak to me. He said, Christian friends, please, 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 don't be harsh on them. Please, 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 can you be nice on them? Please, please, please. So why you are inviting me? What do you mean be nice? I mean, what does that exactly mean? Is that going to be a debate or giving hugs? So they bring you to debate a Muslim because they're afraid if I debated him the way I am, he will never come back. That's why I told them, I'm not going to go on your TV no more. Either you let it as it is, or I'm not going to go. They get the guy who is the one, the assistance of the guy who made the miracle number 19. You remember him? I forgot his name. The Turkish guy. The Turkish guy, he ran in the middle of the debate, but it was ABN who made it easier for him. They said to him, I think you need to go, right? I mean, why you say that to him? Why you say stay? You should not leave. They are helping the guy to escape. When I debated the guy, the head of the Islamic Center of the Shia in America, Hisham al-Husseini, the guy who have 5 or 6 interview in the Fox News, they could not corner him. I drove him crazy. I made him go mental. If I do it the way they want me to do it, and by the way, the host in the TV show was taking the side of the those who speak Arabic. They can go watch the debate. The Christian guy in the TV, he was taking the side of the Muslim guy. They look like they are doing taqiyya, like just to make themselves look like, okay, we are not siding with the Christian. Be fair. Now, do we have any Abdul? Do we have any Abdul? Well, yeah, I made him mental. If you watch the debate, the guy who was moving around, he is cursing, he is going crazy. He is, even the Muslims accuse him after the debate that this is a fake Muslim. Each time I debate a Muslim, the Muslim accuse him that he got paid by me. Do you remember the Sheikh Ruhi from Al-Azhar University? The guy, he have a PhD. He's a well-known Sheikh. And you go to Paltalk, you ask anyone, go to any chat room, tell them, is Sheikh Ruhi here? They will say to you, they are Muslims. Ask, go right now. They made him not a Muslim, and he have no PhD, and he is a fake, and maybe he is paid by me. The guy, he lost his career. Yesterday, this Hijab, he said to David Wood, this is a career destroyer, something he said that. I don't know what exactly was said, like about something about career. It is you who destroy your career. You thought you can escape me, so your career will be preserved. But by giving the answers you just gave, everybody will copy those videos. It's a priceless. Yeah, I'm a very millionaire. Very, you know, that once in Paltalk, a guy, he came to the chat room and he said to me, Christian Prince, give me $300. I said, what $300? He said, well, I left Islam and the Muslims accuse me that you pay me $300 to leave Islam. You believe it? If everybody, I will pay him to leave Islam, I will go bankrupt from long time. Last weekend, we went to Texas. I spent a lot of money to go, and then I had to buy an additional ticket because the ticket reservation was wrong. I came back home. I found many people dropped donation as a reward to me. Instead of helping, this is how much money we make. The week before, I spent the whole week fixing my roof by myself. Do you see how much money we have? To the point we don't even dare to hire somebody to fix my roof. I never fix a roof. I don't know what that is about. I have to do it myself because we are very rich. Who is a Muslim wanna call us? Any Abdul? Those who they are asking me about the debate yesterday, I believe it was a very great debate. Not because of David Wood answers. You know, I'm not going to make a comment about David. David, he do his business. But because the Muslim guy was so stupid. This is why I find it priceless. It was really a wonderful debate. The guy was doing poo-poo left and right. I watch in the hour 2 hours and 3 minutes, 2 minutes, something like that. to the end. I mean, not to the end of the debate. I mean, while he was answering, they gave him time to answer, to make rebuttal or something like this. 5 minutes he spoke, I think. It is a priceless 5 minutes. Elijah, friend, let me teach you, David Wood. Elijah mean God is with us. In the book of Zechariah, there is 4 spirit, and now you have the Trinity. That means they are 7. The book of Zechariah is speaking. Elijah is mean God is with us. You are making fun of the guy and saying he do not know Hebrew, he do not know Arabic, and then you come and you say that Elijah mean God is with us, and then you say in the book of Zechariah that it says for the spirit, and this is mean that God have for the spirit. Even donkeys will not say that. The verse there explain itself. And then he says, brother, David Wood, he said that Allah and the angels pray to Muhammad. That's absolutely false. I know it. You don't know Arabic. I know it's going to do that. I know going to say that. And the Muslim like cheer up, like he don't know Arabic. I mean, this guy, he's ignorant in Arabic. So now we can score him. So he said, the verse there, it says that Allah and his angels, they pray for the prophet, not to the prophet. He just admitted that God of Islam pray for the prophet. The second you said that, you just confirmed that your God is not God. The Christian believe in the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. So the Son is speaking to the Father. Makes sense. Allah praying to who? You are accusing the guy that doesn't speak Arabic, but yet you say to us that Allah pray for Muhammad. Okay, Allah pray for Muhammad. Pray for who? I pray for Muhammad. Pray to who? Who is the person Allah is praying to? He pray for Muhammad, but obviously he's praying to somebody. This is why I say that this is a priceless debate. I like it. I love it. If there is any Muslim he like to come and call us, please feel free. Any brave Abdul? For 4,000 years, not a single Jew, not a single rabbi believe in the side of a side God. He believed only in one God, never broke the command. And then we go in the Quran and we find that the Quran is saying it clearly that the Jews, they worship other gods. They worship a man, his name is Uzair. Even they worship their own rabbis. So he confirmed to us again, priceless answer, that the Quran is a fabrication, the book of fabrication. If for 4,000 years not a single Jew broke the command of God, worshiping someone beside God, justify the Trinity as he claimed, why he's saying to us not a single Jew did that? Because he want to prove to us that the Jews will never break the command of God, where it says in the Bible, in the Old Testament, and he quote for us from the Bible, it says, worship your God alone. Oh, you Israel, your God is one. He quote that, he quote the verse for us. And then he says to us, not a single Jew, not a single rabbi in 4,000 years. So you just admitted that your prophet is a liar, because your prophet, he said the Jews, they call Uzair the son of Allah. Thank you very much. Either you telling the truth that for 4,000 years not even a single Jew did that, or your prophet is saying the truth. And as soon the Muslim they see my videos I'm making for this guy, you will see the Muslims how upset they will be. Did you notice the guy who said he will call him to confirm? The Muslim who called me, why you don't call me back? Did you ask him why you said that? I want to see why he will say what he will say to the Muslims when he said that 4,000 years not even a single rabbi worship a God beside his God. I have now a lot. I did not watch the debate. I watched just a few minutes of it. A few minutes of it, and already I have videos enough for 2 hours. So imagine if I watch it all, how many videos I will make out of it. My friend, I'm willing to debate everybody, but what I can do, I even posted there. If you dare, if you go to his page in that video, I posted there. I will be today at 3:30 p.m. Be a man and call me. What I can do more? If he offer me to call him, I will call him. Give me your Skype, I will call you. No problem. You know what I mean? What I can do? Go and see the Muslims, what they are saying about my post. The Muslims, you coward, you debate in the chat room. He don't debate in what debate in chat room? This is live. We are live. There's hundreds of people are watching. Your prophet, he spent his life, he could not convince a few people to convert to Islam. Muhammad, he said, if 10 Jews believe in Islam, the whole Jews will believe. Where are you Muslims? And when we get a Muslim to call us like today, he start insulting the African, saying, he said, and I quote him, African donkey. He think I'm an African, so he's calling me African donkey. By the way, I like to be an African. I have no problem with that. Actually, I like it. What's wrong with being African? You go to the beach to swim, you look like a chicken when you take off your clothes because you are so white. So what do? You hide. You don't want anyone to see you, like, you know, until you get some tan in your skin. And I want to be black. Finally, people, they spend money to have a tan. And is my color change is going to change me? What color have to do? What color is doing to me? They are racist, they are ugly, and they claim that Islam is not about racism. Now, do we have any Abdul? Mayday, Mayday. You know, first time, like when I start like doing what I do, people, they ask me, where are you from? And I said to myself, what I will be? I mean, I have to be something. I have to belong to a nation. Obviously, everybody want me to believe, want me to be something. Where are you from? So I said to them, I'm black, blonde, African from Japan, looking for a brand new wife between the age of 6 to 9. Black, blonde, African American from Japan. I mean, that's fantastic. Don't ask me how I come with this. I just came with it. By the way, I look like that. I look like a black, blonde, African American from Japan. Even in my passport, it says this person is a black, blonde, African American from Japan. If you don't believe me, I swear by Allah. Remember, brother, Allah will take you accountable by your intention. By what? By your intention. What does that mean? You can swear in Islam as much as you wish, as long you don't intend to say the truth. As long your intention is to lie, Allah will not accept. Allah will take you accountable only if you are honest in the oath. Have you ever heard of a satanic religion more than this? You guys, I wish you were with me just 2 days ago in Texas. People, they were laughing like crazy. There was a guy, he can't even breathe. I told them, this guy, he might, if something happened to him, disclaimer right away in the stage. I was talking in the stage. I told them, look at this guy, he can't even breathe no more. If something happened to him, I'm not responsible. Any Abdul? Hello? Who is the Abdul wanna call us? Actually, I was going to say, before I go. But you see, I like to do the work and then I talk about it, because what if it did not happen? I mean, sometime you might go travel all the way there and something happened. Because I never met those people in the church, but they are really wonderful people. Any Muslim would like to call us? For those who say David would lost, my friend, the one who lose always is the one who belong to the false religion. David Wood, who did his best to prove what he believed. If you can do better, go. Don't complain. Actually, he is a very brave man to go and stand between those idiots who they are trying to intimidate him. All the group around him are Muslims. Maybe he have a few friends coming with him. And yet you people are complaining. What's wrong with David Wood? He did not do anything wrong. He answered him. He got him busted, but that guy, but just because he claimed that he speak Arabic, this is the game they play. They said to you, do not know what it says in Arabic. So don't attack David Wood. He did really great. But the problem is, there is people who they are, let us say, they are born to debate. They have a gift. And there's people, they can debate, but they are not, let us say, you see, you have to read from the computer. That guy, he prepared himself for 2 months memorizing, and none of what he said is accurate. He could not even provide anything he said to us. The church father, they never believe in a Trinity. Okay, who are the church father? Let us check it out. The same stupid idiot, he said, the most ancient book is the book of Mark. But the book of Mark says that Jesus is God. He said he don't take into consideration the book of John. Who is John? Who is John? Abdul? Do you want me to show you who's John? John exists in every interpretation of the Quran. The Muslims agree and they admit that John is the messenger of Jesus. John and Simon Peter and Boulos, which mean Paul. But this Abdul, he claimed that he never heard of John. Who's John? And then the guy, the stupid guy, he said, I cannot even consider a book came 95 years after Jesus, as he claimed. I'm just quoting him. So look how stupid he is. The Quran the Muslims they have today is not exist. Hafs, which is the recitation of Hafs, which is the repeating today, is a person who came 200 years after Muhammad. So this hypocrite, he refused the book of John for it was 95 AD, but he accepted the Quran, which is 200 years after the poo-poo. And not only that, if you refuse the book of John, because the book of John is speaking about Jesus because it's 95 years after Jesus, then how you accept the book of Muhammad is speaking about Jesus 600 years after Jesus? Are you following me, guys? Do you see the hypocrisy? You don't accept the book of John because it's 95 years after Jesus, which means the more close you are to Jesus, the more you're accepted. Okay, I will go with your logic. So how you accept what Muhammad said about Jesus when the guy never saw Jesus, never meet Jesus, and he do not even know how to say and to pronounce the name of Jesus? Who is Isa? Who is Isa? His mother, her name is Maryam, her father is Umran. Who's Umran? Umran is the brother, Umran is the father of Musa and Aaron. This is what the Quran says. And this is why the idiot Muhammad later he says that Marishi is the sister of Aaron. So you accepted the guy, and you Muslims claim that he did not even to make it more dirty and stupid. Muhammad do not know, brother, how to read, how to write. So we don't take John, who is extremely intelligent. If you read the book of John, guys, you can tell that this person is inspired by God, but he have a special gift. He have a golden hand. And then you follow a guy who said to you, when you go to the bathroom, you have to shake your penis 3 times. All the wisdom is written in the book of John is not good for you, but you accept the guy who says to you, Shaitan, he sleep on your nose and he play with your asshole. Excuse my language. I'm just saying it as it is. Shaitan rub himself around your penis. A prophet who said don't ever curse the lice. Why we don't curse the lice? Because they wake up the prophet to pray. I mean, this is wisdom. The lice is a blessed animal because it wake up the prophet so he will not pray. I mean, he wants sleep. By the way, those who make donation for me, I'm thinking to send you rice in the Christmas, especially if you are a Muslim. If a Muslim, if Santa Claus was a Muslim, what he will bring the Muslims in their holiday? Lice? Have you ever heard of a God he blessed the lice because they wake up the prophets? Any Abdul? Actually, Muhammad, he claimed that prophet of God, they have a special attack from the lice because Allah, he do it to them. Have you ever heard of a prophet saying that? Any Muslim here, he said that it's not true? Any Abdul? Who is here when I say that what I am saying is a lie? Christian Prince, you are a liar. Who wanna call me and say that? Let me show you what Muhammad he said about the lice, just for fun and education. I entered upon the prophet when he was suffering from fever. Guys, is that text clear? Now, what is the fever Muhammad is suffering from? Anyone knows why? What is the reason for the fever? Thank you for those who help us with the nation. We appreciate you and your help. I entered upon the prophet SAW BM Mercedes Benz when he was suffering from a fever. Okay, why Muhammad is suffering from fever? Let's see. I placed my hand on him and felt heat on my hand. Man, Muhammad is burning. Allah is not helping him. People, they walk next to Jesus, they get healed. People, they touch the clothes of Jesus, they get healed. Muhammad is sick. He's burning. And then with my hands from above the blanket still is so hot. Imagine if you touch his skin. I said, oh Messenger of Allah, how hard it is for you. Look what Muhammad said. He said, we prophet like that or like that, the trial is multiplied for us, and so the reward. So Muhammad, he is claiming that this is a trial. What? Why it is a trial? Any Abdul? Here in the hadith, it does not mention anything about the lice, but the fact it's about lice. Any Muslim wanna challenge me about that? Huh? Is this hadith is about lies, Muslims or not? Who is a Muslim? He have the courage to call me. Even Muhammad, he is saying here in the story that he is full of lies to the point it is killing him. He is dying literally. So we are not sure, by the way, because the hadith says that Muhammad he died because of poison, but it's possible. I'm trying to find the hadith in Arab in English so you can show you the hadith in English. No. Okay, well, let us see the hadith in Arabic then. If we cannot have it in English, what we can do. This is the hadith in Arabic. It says, إن معشر الأنبياء يضاعف لنا البلاء يضاعف لنا البلاء. So we are the kind of a prophet. This has happened only to prophet, brother. For us, trial is double, or let us say a lot more than others, or let us say not trial. It's like problems a lot bigger than normal people. You know, like when God he forced something on you, and Allah he double our wages, so they have double problems and double wages. And then he continues saying, إن كان النبي من الأنبياء ليبتلي بالقمل حتى يقتله ليبتلى بالقمل. So when the prophet of when any of the prophet, he will be troubled with the lice until it is killing him. Until it's what? Until it's killing him. So Muhammad he claimed that the lice is too much in his body because this is Allah is doubling his wages. Any Muslim have a comment? Any Abdul? This is all reference. If you like to read reference, you see it. We are not making things up. طبقات ابن سعد, موطأ مالك, you name it, you know. And this is hadith is a sahih, by the way. This is a book here. It's called The Chain of Sahih Hadith, and this is a sahih hadith. It says here that this is a hadith which is sahih. وهذا إسناد صحيح رجاله ثقات. The Prophet of Islam confirming that lies are sent by Allah as a test for the prophets. Any Muslim have a comment? Do you really Muslims agree that Allah he tests you by the lies? I mean, this must be a special test. Who is a Muslim would like to give us a call? Anyone? Hello? By the way, I heard, I don't know if this is a rumor, that there is one of the lies who's still alive. She used to live in the panty of the Prophet. She is going to write her memory in a book. The name of the book is called Memory of the and the Prophet Panty Lies. Or no, I don't know what the title is going to be. I'm not sure. Like the memory of a holy lies in the Holy Prophet Panty. Yeah, because imagine this lies how much memory she have. She lived there. I mean, she is first-hand witness, my friend. Even the hadith says that Muhammad he used to visit a woman, and her job, he liked to sit in her lap. I don't know who she, and right away he sleep in her lap, and she start picking up lies from his head, seem like monkeys. If you type the word lies in the hadith, let us do that. You will find that all the Muslims are full of lies. Do you see it? Allah Messenger saw him, i.e. Ka'b, while the lies were falling on his face. Man, it's like raining cats and dogs. The difference between rain in England and rain in Mecca that reign there is lice. This is how so clean they are. The Prophet come to me and okay, and the pledge while lice were filling on my face, brother. He said to him, are the lice of your head troubling you? And then he said to him, go slaughter a sheep and sacrifice. What does have to do with how you can fight lice by slaughtering a sheep? You tell the guy, go slaughter a sheep so you can get rid of the lice? Let it go, let it go. The Prophet came to me during the period of Al-Hubaydah, blah, 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 okay, and the lice was falling from my head. He said, do you have a lice? I mean, he saw the lice falling from him, and you are asking him, do the lice hurt you? What kind of a question is that? Shave your head and slaughter a sheep. So Muhammad, he will eat the meat for free. You see, he ordered the guy, okay, shave their head. This is a very normal practice people they do when you have a lice, because it's very hard to get rid of it, especially if you don't have a medicine. Okay. But slaughter a sheep for what? To the lice or for the Prophet? Narrated Anas, Abu Abdurrahman ibn Zawf ibn Zubayr complained to the Prophet, i.e. the lice cause itching. All of this is about lies. All of this. Look guys at this recipe, how to fight lice. Dr. Muhammad is telling you how to fight lice. The Prophet commanded me when I was suffering from lice. Okay. He commanded you what? To shave my head and fast for 3 days or feed 6 persons. He knew that I did not have an animal. The guy is poor, you know. The guy is obviously poor. He have no money to sacrifice, because Muhammad, he liked when people sacrifice, because when they sacrifice, they give you the meat. What kind of recipe is that? I mean, prescription of Dr. Muhammad. How we can fight lice. Ka'b ibn etc. narrated, I was carried to the Prophet, PBBUH, and lice were falling over my face. He said, I did not know that your disease is hurting you. Muhammad is thinking now. As much as what I see. Man, things are horrible. Can you sacrifice a sheep? The guy is dying because of the lice, and Muhammad saying to him, can you sacrifice a sheep? That's it. You sacrifice the sheep. Muhammad, he eat the barbecue, the lice will go. It's obvious, brother. If Zakir Naik here is with us and we ask him how to fight lice, what he will say? But in the old day, brother, there was no doctor. Not like me now, I'm Dr. Zakir Naik. In the old day, if you have a problem, you try to find a solution locally. In the time of the Prophet Muhammad, he was the only doctor in the town. He got a degree in life. You have a problem with life, you go to the Prophet Muhammad. And the Prophet Muhammad, anyone he come to him, he have a problem with life, he said to him, sacrifice an animal. If you don't have a big animal, he accepted chicken. Even wings is fine. You have wings? I like wings. I mean, what is the solution with this? Sacrifice a sheep to fight lice? I'm truly convinced that this is the best doctor advice. Oh, all of this about lice. I mean, we just type the word lice and the lice is all over. Look. All of this is about lies. The whole town is full of lies. Let us change the topic. I mean, leave the lies alone. Do we have any Abdul? I don't talk about the ants, because that will remind me of the ant who was speaking to the other ant in the Quran, and the Muslim, they say this is a miracle. Do you remember the story? Let me show you something. The Muslim, they made a long article about this chapter 27 verse number 18. حتى إذا أتوا على وادي النمل قالت نملة يا أيها النمل ادخلوا مساكنكم. Okay, the Muslim, they say here, look, here it says namla. Namla is a word as a female. Science, brother, discover, brother, that the guardian for the security for the ants is a female. How Allah he knew it's a female? Now, how a Christian prince he can answer that? How Allah he knew that this is a female? Anybody can help me? How he knew? I mean, this is science. He said, it says, I have to agree. It says in Arabic, Namla. Namla is a female. But the stupid Abdul, what they will not tell you, that the word Namla in Arabic is a word we use for any ant, as long it is one. Have nothing to do if the ant have balls or not. Who is the Muslim wanna call me and tell me what we use for one singular ant in Arabic? All insect in Arabic, they come like that. Let us say most of them. Like as an example, Zubaba. Zubaba is a fly. Nobody check if they have testicles or not. We call them Zubaba. It's a female. Any fly we see, we call it Zubaba. Any ant we see, we call it Namla. So the Muslims, they try to make a miracle of it, but this has nothing to do. This is Arabic language. This is how it is in Arabic. We use the same word for male or female. It doesn't matter. Any Muslim? You guys are laughing at my laugh? Okay, let me pray to Allah to make your laugh like me, so people will laugh at your laugh like me. Thank you very much. I mean, come on, this is not even fair. Do we have any Abdul who want to tell us about this chapter? Sulaiman, my friend, chapter 27 verse number 18. Sulaiman, he went to the valley of the ants. Me. Till when he reached the valley of ants. The Muslims are debating about Allah is one or not. He is the one, the one and the only one stupid in the world. I have to witness. Sulaiman, he arrived to the valley of the ants. There is a valley, it's called the valley of the ants. Hey, by the way, guys, if you go to your GPS system, you can search right now for the valley of the ants, and your GPS will take you there. It exists in Damascus in Syria, brother. He arrived to the valley of the ants. Are you saying there's only one place in the world there's ants? What the valley of the ants? Ah, this is the United States of America ants, and they have a blonde president. His name is a Trump ants. This must be true, brother. A state of ants, a land of ants, a valley of ants, a mountain of ants. And in the valley of the ants, while Solomon was walking by the valley of the ants, brother, Solomon, he heard something very, very important. One of the ants, guys, just one, said, enter your dwelling lest Solomon and his army crush you. Do you see it? Okay, hold on. Blah, 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 blah. How many billion ants in the valley of ants, yet only one of them she's talking? Look like this is the end of the control. Mayday, mayday. An army of Solomon is coming. Hide or he will crush you. Mayday, mayday. Ant number one speaking. Ant number one. Bravo, bravo. Army, bravo, bravo. Bravo. Do you hear me? Ant, mayday, mayday, mayday. He heard one ant. What about the rest of the ants? This valley of ants have only one talking ants? And she is the only one said to, oh, hold on, there's something here, guys. It's fishy for me. Anyone notice with me something stupid there? Who noticed with me? I want to know how in the world this ant was able to know the name of Solomon. Okay, I get the idea that the ant spoke, and Suleiman, he have a special feature. He can understand the language of the ant. How the ant, she was able to know his name? The ant, she said to the ants, hide, otherwise Solomon will destroy you, brother. Imagine Christian Prince is going in the valley of the ant, and then the ant, she say, Christian Prince is here, Christian Prince is here, hide, he is going to challenge us to debate. He will crush you in the debate. Mayday, mayday. All of you hide, otherwise the Christian Prince will challenge you and you will not be able to debate him. How she know my name? She's an ant. I will give you option. The ant, she receive a text message from somebody knows the name of Solomon. Or the ant, she can read Hebrew and she saw the name of the king Suleiman in a sign. Or the ant is a Jewish ant and she read about Solomon in the Torah. Which one Muslims you accept? Hello? Yeah, prophet. And Ken, you said right. Guys, this ant must be a prophet. She prophesied his name. MashaAllah. This guy, he's really good. What's his name? Ken Mac Ken. I mean, come on, make your name easier, man. How an Arab guy like me can read such a name? Ken Mac. Give me a week, I will be able to read it. I am illiterate like the prophet, peace upon him. So now the ant, she told the other ants to hide, and the prophet Solomon, he smiled, laughing at her speech. But hold on, what speech? She was making a speech. According to science, women, I was going to say women, they don't talk. Unbelievable. Are you kidding me? Women, they don't talk? Are you crazy or what? I wanted to say ants don't talk. I was going to say women, they will kill me if I say that. Are you crazy to say women they don't talk? Women they don't talk? Yeah, right. So ants, my friend, they don't talk. So how he heard her speech? They are mute. Unbelievable. According to science, you see, all the creatures in this earth, they have a communication method. So we can say, like generally speaking, they talk, yeah, but the talk is different. Ants don't talk by tongue. Here it says he laughed at her speech, which means he heard in his ears. Solomon is what? Is a human. How he can receive a talk? By hearing it, not from his nose, not from a smell. He have to hear it. According to science, ants, they communicate either by chemical or vibration. Chemical or vibration. Okay. Vibration is not about the sound. They feel they feel it. It's not a sound. It might make sound, by the way, if you put like a very, let us say, sensitive microphone in the colony, you might hear a sound, but this is not what we get. For them, this is not the communication. This is a reason for the vibration. So they feel the message by vibration, like Morse. You know Morse signal? By the way, in case you do not know, We the Arab, we are the first one who created Morse signal, and this is proven. And then the Western, they stole my grandfather, who is an Arab. He was in the bathroom and he put Morse machine on the window of the toilet seat, and then there was a Jewish guy, he was walking by and he stole it, and then he sold it in America. And this is a true story. Okay, even Shakespeare, who is the Western, they lie and they say his name is Shakespeare, but his real name is Shakespeare. He confirmed that story. You can ask him. You know how he heard her speech. Hello, hello. You want to debate David Wood, don't you? Who dare to call me and debate me? Shouting, screaming, calling names, but you cannot answer, and you keep changing topics like a monkey. Who is the one? This is God? You believe in one God, but the one God, he says such a stupid story? And guys, the funny, Allah, he taught Suleiman the language of the birds. But yet he understands the language of the of the ants. Any Muslim can explain that to us. How Allah, he taught him the language of the birds, yet he understands the language of the ants. Any Abdul? Hello? Maybe when Allah, he taught him the language of the birds, maybe Solomon, he went to the wrong classroom, maybe like by mistake, so he learned the language of the ants. Any Abdul? Somebody sending me here text message saying, well, how you explain the Quran explaining many phenomena, what you call it, like, you know, nature things? The Quran explained that. Let me give me an example, brother. Give me an example. The one who takes me, give me an example. Where the Quran explain those things? Where? What the Quran explain? What? Like what? Let me. Okay, you don't want to give me, and I'm waiting for you. I don't give me anything. Let me show you what Allah explained. How Allah explained things. Why the bird? I don't. We are talking about birds, right? We talk about birds that they are. Allah, he taught Sulaiman the language of the bird. Look what the Quran says. Why the birds don't fall down according to the Quran? Read with me carefully, brother. 1679. Have they not seen the bird obedient in the mid-air? None hold them save Allah. What is holding the birds from falling down in the ground? Science, brother. This is science. This is pure science, not a pure. This is a pure science. We Middle Eastern, we go to the grocery, we say to them, do you have shampoo? We don't say shampoo, you know, because if you say shampoo, obviously it's something different. You have to say shampoo. So is that science? Allah is holding what is making the bird flying, that because Allah is holding it from falling down. And look what the Muslims, to cover the ass of Allah, look what they put between two brackets. None gave them the ability to fly, but Allah doesn't say that in the Quran. Where you, this is why they have it between two brackets. Yeah, sadly, we don't have P in Arabic. What we should do, you think? The Quran, he missed that. Do we have an Abdul? Guys, how many of you download the videos I posted in Facebook? How many of you did download them? I posted 2 videos already, and there is one will be there later. Did any one of you download them and post them around? Nobody? Please download them. The link is down there in the info of the video. You can click, and this is Christian Prince Facebook. You can download them and you can share them around. Let us expose those guys who they think they can refute us. You see, when there is a debate between a Christian and a Muslim, don't take a side of a person. They take a side of the truth. Muslims, they do everything in the book of deception to lie to you. And let me tell you the idea of debating about the Trinity. Why the Muslims only they want to debate about Trinity? They don't want to debate about the ethic of Islam, the ethic of Muhammad, the stupidity of the Quran, the mistakes in the Quran, all the garbage. They want to debate only about the Trinity. Because they say themselves, okay, well, we have maybe we have a better stand from the Christians because we make it easier that God is one. That's it. You do not need to explain anything. But the fact the Quran make it clear that there's no oneness of God in the Quran. Yes, the Quran says one, but the Quran says Allah is one of many. Yes, the Quran says that Allah is one, but the Quran says Allah is the best of the creators. The Quran is not created. The Abdul in the debate, he said, well, who told you that the Quran is eternal? Everything will be destroyed except the face of Allah. That means the shin of Allah will be destroyed too. And where you get this? He said to him, who is the scholar? He said that every scholar say that the Quran is eternal. Because if Allah did not create the Quran, it means the Quran is exist and have no time to exist. The verse he quote for us that everything in its face will be destroyed. He's talking about the earth. The verse he quote for us is about the earth. But remember, Allah have a book with him, and he called it the protected book. So how it's a protected book, and yet he is going to destroy it? And if we ask the Muslims why Allah have a protected book anyway, if he's going to destroy it, this book for what? Allah have a memory of a man? This guy, Miss Tax, why he don't call me? Miss Tax, are you there? The one who was teaching Kalam yesterday what to say. Why you don't call me, my friend? Trust me, I have no problem with you. I will receive your call. I will be happy to talk to you. Call me. Let us see how smart you are. Do you like to call? I will give you an ant as a gift if you call me. Hello? We will give an ant for every Muslim who call us. We cannot afford to give you lice. By the way, in Emirat, there's a shop. I'm serious. You can search it in the news. There's a shop. They sell lice, and it's expensive. Why? Because they are saying that as long as the Prophet he used to have a lice, and he was blessed with that, and even they claim that the Prophet was really healthy because he have a lot of lice. So now the Muslims are buying lice to follow the Prophet's step, which is really nice. Let me see if I can find the news. I read this is long time ago, but I don't know. I don't remember the title. Let's see. Here we go. In Dubai, the price, it says here that this material is old, like the news. The price of lice in Dubai is 14 dirham. I don't know how much 14 dirham is equal to dollar. I'm not. See, every lice, the price for it is 14 dirham. MashaAllah, alhamdulillah. That's amazing. Any Abdul? If you need lice, brother, you can go to Dubai in Emirat. It's very much available. And look, how much 14 dirham in the currency of Emirat? Anyone can convert $3? $3 for a lice. This is cheap, my brother. Because let me tell you what you can do. If you are smart, you can bring two lice, one is male and one female, and make them fall in love, like put for them flowers around and you know, perfume, turn the light off and let them have sex, brother. In the morning, you wake up in the morning, you find like a 1,000 lice in your head, and then you take them and you can sell them back. That's amazing. 1,000 lice can be created within a week, and then you sell every lice for $3. That's a great, guys. Sorry, I have to go. I have to create as many lies as I can. I mean, I'm not making, poor me. I'm trying to have a better income, and now I found how I can make it. It's very easy, you know. You can get like brother, you can get like a dirty panty or dirty underwear of your mother-in-law, and you place the end there, the end, you know, the lice, and that's it. You leave them alone for like, you know, just put them for some food like boogers, etc. You come back a week after and you will find a lot of lice there. Just be sure, brother, that you bring two lice who they are in love together, which means they like to have a lot of sex. That is not lice. What do you mean that's not lice? It's lice. Maybe I should go there and open a store for lice. Any Abdul? My friend, Kinsman, this is not a lice. This is a scorpion, is it? I don't know. Hold on. I think lice is no. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Oh, see, lice. Yeah, al-qamal is a lice. Yeah, I'm right. This is how it's translated in English. You see it? This is what we're talking about. Qamal. It's a lice. But this is a holy lice. Okay? Which is really, I mean, makes sense. Even the Prophet, by the way, he forbid the Muslims from cursing the fleas or the lice. Okay, the one who's asking in Facebook, there's a low quality. What I will do, I will load it in different website or maybe in Google Drive, and I will let you know later. All right, so you can download it. All right. But the problem, I don't have really time. Like, I mean, I spent yesterday, I was up until like 5 a.m. in the morning, or even 6 a.m. in the morning. I slept only a few hours. Do we have any Abdul? Anyway, guys, it's really getting late here, and not really late, but I mean, we are here for already for a few hours, and we have a good time with the Abdul, you know, at least. If there is any Muslim would like to call us before we go. Any Muslims? Hey, by the way, I might go now and visit the Valley of the Ants, and if I take selfie with the ants, I will let you know. All right. This is Quran. This is, you know, think about it. God is telling us, the God who created the galaxies, you know how many galaxies there is? He is saying to us, brother, Sulaiman was walking in the Valley of the Ants, and one of the ants, she said to the other ants, hey, otherwise he will crush you. This is God. This is my grandmother telling me a fairy tale story before I go to sleep. And even if I was a kid, I will not even believe it. Once I was like trying to be a smart guy, and I spoke to a girl, she's like 6 years old, and I told her about the flying broom, you know, that the witch, they fly with it, and she said to me, I'm not stupid, this is not real. 6, 7 years old. She made fun of me. Very embarrassing, brother. I thought like I'm speaking to her like a kid now, like, you know, I said basically she liked those things, we talk about them. But she said to me, this is not the truth. There's nothing like that. Your God is very convincing. Unbelievable. Very beautiful. I mean, all right. What we can say, what we can say. All right, guys. I want to say thank you for being here. May the Lord bless you. And please give your support to David Wood. He do his part and you do yours. Those Muslims, they are very well trained people of mockery. And this is why they fear me. Because they target people who they are polite, nice, and let us say maybe they will not go down to certain level. Same time, they target people who don't speak Arabic, so they can play the game of mockery if you don't know Arabic. But the fact they are the one who do not know Arabic, and they are the one who say stupid stuff. So support him, and he did good. He did not do bad at all. It is them who lie openly about everything he said. Now, every one of us, he have his own way to explain things. And all of us, we have our own, let us say, experience on life. And even to explain things. The guy is doing what he can. The Muslims, they are doing what they can too. And in every answer they gave to David Wood, they got themselves busted without knowing. And that's why I say, David Wood, maybe someday think that David Wood did not do good. I believe he did it great. Because if not him, I will not have those videos getting this Abdul busted. So I want to say thank you for David Wood, and we pray for him and his family, and may the Lord bless him. And by the way, sometimes people they think that maybe I don't favor David Wood. This is not true. But for me, if you say something wrong, I'm against the wrong you say. You know what I mean? It's not about a person. It doesn't matter who you are. If you say Allah is a great, Allahu Akbar, mean God is great, this is wrong. I have to say, if you say to me that the word Allah is diverted from the word Al-Ilah, this is wrong. Have nothing to do with the person. All right. So, you know, I don't know. Anyway, support whoever fight the cult of Islam. And if you think you cannot, you know, like you cannot help two people who support Islam, please support David Wood, don't support me. And that go to anyone, or Sam Shamoun. I really appreciate anyone who stand against this cult. Don't support me, support them. Don't subscribe to me, subscribe to them. Go and give them nice and good blessing, and give them a hug, and show them that you stand with them. We are fighting the devil, not a blood and flesh. Our fight is not against a human being. We don't hate Muslims, and we will never hate them. Satan, he tried to make us hate them, but we will not. We are not fighting the Muslims. Muslims are victims of this stupid cult. Our duty is to save them, not to hate them. All right. So thank you very much, guys, for being here. May the Lord love you and keep you in peace with your family, and keep you in good health and wealth. And until we see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is a Friday, so mostly I will do live broadcast too. Until I see you tomorrow, Christ is Lord and Islam is false. See you soon again soon. Bye-bye. Take care.